After you get done watching that last video that I just made, the modern day church of the Illuma Yesi, which is headed up by Satan and Jesus, that's just showing you the times. I wanted to give you the phone call, this just reenactment of God calling Satan for a favor. Bring! Yes. Hey, Satan, this is God. What do you want, God? I'm trying to get some female pussy. I've got a female hooker over here right now. Not really in a mood to talk. Sorry I interrupted, Satan, but I think you're going to want to hear this. Hurry up, God. Satan, you see, they got this new technology out. They're using it down there on Earth, and it's going to make it impossible for you to take anybody's souls. What? What did you say? Yeah, Satan, you might want to look into this, and I'm going to send Jesus down there. And if you could, both of y'all work together and try to put an end to this nonsense, I'd appreciate it. Okay, I'm getting my clothes on right now. I had no idea they were using technology that was going to make it impossible for me to steal a soul, God. I'm going to owe you one there, God. No, Satan, you don't owe me anything. Just find the people that are behind this and murder all of them for me. Oh yeah, no problem, God. I'll take care of it right now. Hell, you didn't. I'm glad you woke me up, God. I've been busy with this hooker for 2 weeks now. I'll tell you what, we'll get on it there, God. So Satan finds out that they're using this technology that's going to prevent him from stealing a soul or coercing a soul out of somebody, because you can't steal a soul, and even Satan knows that, right? So when these babies are born as robots, Satan has a problem all of a sudden, because he can't get souls. That's his sole purpose, right? Is to take souls, because it makes his soul even bigger, right? So if Satan can't get that soul anymore, Democratic Party who worships Satan. By the way, Satan, he likes pussy. Okay. So God and Satan worked out a deal where what Satan's going to do is they're going to, go back. Everything's going to go back to normal after Jesus and Satan get done annihilating all of. See, what Jesus is going to do is work on the exposure process, and what Satan's going to do is work on the remember 9/11 process. Remember that pet goat that President Bush was reading about to the little black kids who were all slaves? And that was symbolism for we're grooming these kids to be even worse than satanic. Because now you got a problem with Satan, okay? That's a problem. So that's what happened on 9/11. You see, God made that phone call, and Satan answered and went, yes, God, you want... They're doing what? Oh, I'll fix that real quick. So Satan and God were aligned. And when that happens, because the reason that they were aligned is because they're altering the blocks of life to an extent that it's messing up the universal code of ethics. Okay? If a baby's born a mind-controlled robot, you can't take that baby's soul, and they're doing this to the entire world. Okay? They're doing it to the entire world. All right, so Satan can't take any souls anymore, and it messed up the entire... Go back and watch my Dominoes video. It really lays this out. I'll put that link in the bottom down here, okay? So that's what happened on 9/11. I just want y'all to be very cognizant of that, okay? So I don't argue with God, okay? And seeing how y'all decided to spirit cook me, and it turns out that God made sure that there was some 3-in-1 oil here from the cosmos, which would be Constantine, Jesus, and Satan. And the only time God would do that to somebody is because God has a whole lot of faith that that entity is going to correct this universal malfunction of ethics that the government has superseded their power and it's playing God. You ever heard of playing God? Well, this is what happens when you play God. You get Constantine, Jesus, God, and Satan all on the same side. And magic, like 9/11 happens, which was the perfect symbolism that you'll ever see in your life to symbolize how this post-human era and turning everybody into androids is a very bad idea, okay? And you're not going to beat God, especially when he gets all of them on the same side. You see how that works, Democratic Party? It's really something y'all need to be thinking about.